Dying, not dead. I just gave you the kick you needed. Frankly, I'm surprised they worked at all. Thought for sure I was too late. Don't know. You just washed up on the shore. As for the shaking, you've lost blood. Whole river was stained with it. This is Nahantu. Help is needed, so help is offered. Unless you are refusing. Good. Then let's search the river. Bound to be some sign of your friend.
All right. First off, let's look and see if we can't find... See if we can't find a waypoint so we can go back and do some stuff. Over here!
Yes, I knew it. I knew those thugs couldn't kill you.
A friend of yours?
I only lost a limb, but you were run through and drowned. How do you manage?
They wouldn't have. Without me. Eru here patched me up. Perhaps he could help you, too.
No amount of healing will bring back my arm. But Ram might ease the sting.
I'm afraid you will need far more than a drink to ease the pain of that wound.
You're right. Could use a place to sip on it in peace. I know a spot southeast of here.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pull this up right quick. We've got some stuff here. I do want to do that. And let's start... Let me look at what I've got on here. Did I... Okay, yeah. I'm still trying to go by the thing that they have. What's weird is that they're using both of these, but not this. I don't understand that. So we're going to spec more into probably... that, and then we'll trade them off one and one to those, I guess, until I get to what I need to get to. All right. Okay. Well, as long as I can keep up the pace with that, it's not too bad.
You're being hunted by the Cathedral of Light? Me and Narelle both. Knew there was a reason I liked you.
Locked. Of course they locked it down. Old friends. Too crafty for their own good.
Imperial ruins like this always had some kind of a secret tunnel built in. There must be another way.
There is. But it'll take some acrobatics. Don't worry, I can manage. Come, down below.
I am starting to really like it now. It's much better than it was a few minutes ago.
Oh, yes, but be on guard. There's no telling what's taken up residence inside.
Oh.
Inside. Quick.
Whoa! All right, we're going to do something really quick. You know, whatever I have here, it doesn't really matter that much, but I'm just going to take one for the extra experience. What's crazy is you leave a place, even just a little playhouse around here for a little bit of time, and you're gonna have snakes in it and shit. So this is not surprising to have all these snakes around. There was something down here, I thought. Oh, okay.
fight well. I thought you said you're a healer.
Among other things. I serve the spirits first.
Oh? And do they often bid you to do this much violence?
Only when there is something worth protecting.
You and I think we'll get along.
What always is funny to me is, and this is why I don't usually follow build guides, and it's because of this. The video and all of when people make the build guides, when they're theory crafting, instead of actually using the build, is you get a build that does something like this. Now this is working, but it's still too slow of a build at this point. There's just something about it that's a little bit slow, and I don't want to, I don't want to take all day to kill one enemy. And I understand if it's a boss, but one enemy, one of these guys, and that's the problem with theory crafting, is that just because it looks good on paper don't mean that it's actually good. I've come across that so many times with my own builds when I would try to plan them out first and all. You just gotta actually go through and test things. So, but when people show these builds on their videos and they're just in there with the dummies and they're not actually out fighting groups of monsters and stuff, they don't know what the hell they're talking about with it. They're not testing it what I would call in a real world situation, the real game situation. It's just on that damn dummy. And now with the Necromancer, like last time, I guess season 4, when I used that dummy to show something I was showing, it didn't work the way that it should have. And that's how it always does. So it's just really weird. So, if you're going to watch a build video, watch one where somebody's actually showing gameplay of how it really works. Otherwise, you're not going to get the same benefit out of it that they're saying you will. Because literally, they don't know how it's going to work for the most part. I am liking this. The further I get into it, I am liking it more, but it still could be better. Although it has, I will admit, right here in the last, since I started getting those legendaries, it's really picked up. It's doing much, much better. Without legendaries, though, you need a build without legendaries for leveling, to where legendaries are just something that are on top of it, and it does not depend on the legendaries. And I think that's where most of the theory crafters and all of them go wrong with the stuff. I think that is the main thing with these builds, though, that really gets you to where you're not doing as good, is where you're literally having no legendaries when you start off, and you're used to them, I guess, and it just makes it seem so slow. Oh my gosh. Boss! Destroyed, boss! Oh yeah, we'll do it, a quarterstaff. Okay, that'll work. I want the vigor on kills, so.
Aha! They left the rope. Always have a back.
Uh-oh. Climb that rope.
Mosia, then I remember it.
I took shelter from a monsoon here once.
Me too. More than once. It's perfect for what I'm planning.
Okay. First, let's level up. Let's go ahead and add one more to that.
My friend, this I cannot do. The knights know my name now. Better to keep them here than in the city, where they might go after my daughter or her father.
Aren't you your daughter's father?
Fayira is well provided for, no matter where she is. And she'll have you know that I'm her papa. My point is, I can do more good here in this place than back in the city. Look, I'll show you. Walk with me a moment, friend.
I'll unbolt the main entrance.
Years ago, I ran a mercenary company out of this place. The Pale Hand. I had less to lose then. But now, the fight's been brought to me. And I think I'd be more used to you as a mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me. And my name still carries weight. The other mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here. And you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring one of the Pale Hand into your service.
Okay.
Fayira will be in her father's good hands by now. He was once a member of the Pale Hand and understands my work with Lorath. This wouldn't be the first time it pulled me from home. He will bring her here when it is safe. Faye's learned to smith blades, but not to work with their wielders. So once I'm set up here, it'll be time to begin the next stage of her training. I wish it was not so, but this is the world she is inheriting.
Okay.
It was a home, a headquarters, and a warehouse, all in one for our little band of eccentrics back in the day. The Pale Hand couldn't afford anything nicer. The people who needed us most never had much coin to spend. We called it the Den. Never would have guessed I'd find myself back here where it all started. But whenever you need to hire our help, my friend, the mercenaries of the Pale Hand will be at your service. Friend, your heart is in a good place, but you wield it with the subtlety of a hammer. This wound, this loss is mine. Mine to carry, mine to tend. I will grieve it with my family in the privacy of my home. For now, let's stay focused on Nerel. That's where the Pale Hand comes in. We can help fight your fight. My friends from those days are scattered across Sanctuary. I want you to find them and bring them here. It may take some convincing, but I'm sure you can manage.
Okay. Wait a minute, what? Oh. Okay. All right, so this is... My quarry's trail leads into the fens. I hope the bird finds you in time. He'll bring me your response, S.
What is this?
The head of a dry steeps cannibal is mounted upon the stake. A note pinned to the stake with a knife reads, Temple of Rot Revenge. Maybe I'll be back. Don't touch the meat. Okay. Blacksmith. I hold myself accountable for my son's curse. He will never be rid of it, though his heart is pure. Even now he's drawn to the dark citadel. He speaks of a covert passage, hidden in the vines and rocks. What he hopes to find there, I do not know. Blacksmith anvil. Let's get rid of this stuff. And
Recognize it. I made it. Crafted for an old ally, a bounty hunter named Subo. Barely a scratch on it. I don't think Subo knows about my recent, injury. Would you consider assisting him in my place? The fens must mean Hawazar. Start there. Take the helm, so he knows I sent you.
Alright, I've heard...
As I said, he's an old ally. You might find him to be, well, a bit of an acquired taste.
I've heard Sobo and Rahir both are great to have.
I know what you know, so I don't really know. Subo's not much of a joiner. Perhaps someday with the right encouragement... Honored to help, friend.
Alright, sorry, I'm trying to, oh. Sure. Okay. So he's a reinforcement. I'm not sure how this is working. This, I've got to get to level 30 to unlock. And then we don't have anything else here. Mercenaries, alright. I'm not sure exactly if he's actually is. I think he's with us. I don't know. I want to try to do something with this. I know it really doesn't matter too much at this point. What? I can put 2 on there? Really? Okay. All right. It doesn't really matter, I guess, whatever we want to do. So yeah, let's just go with damage. I don't... Crowd control, that's fine. Utility. Let's do that. Alright, we'll go ahead and put that in. Let's go for just the damage. So hopefully we get it. Weapons. Okay. I would like this one, I guess. Alright, so that's got 2. That's cool that we can now temper multiples. Resource. Go for that one. Okay, that's fine. Mobility. Hopefully I can get just a, after killing an elite. That sucks. Okay. I'm not going to temper the others. Let's go ahead and see if we can't go... I don't know that we can do it, but let's just go to Kiavashad. And we'll go upgrade our potion. All right. Now, they need a horse for this guy, or a cat for this guy, with green flames. Whew. Every time I drink any of my Mountain Dew, and it helps me feel awake a little bit, but every time I drink any of it, I start feeling like I'm going to... I don't know, it's almost like I just can't not burp. I don't want to spend the extra money on it. Gem fragments. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if it will allow us to do these now. It looks like it's going to... Ooh, a world boss. Nice. It does look like it's going to now, so let's go ahead and find one that is got some time on it. And we'll go... We'll go here. I guess it's because I drink so much of it so fast, just swig it down. But honestly, my head hurts so bad if I don't. And I have, before anybody says it's a caffeine headache, that's the only time I have caffeine, really. I guess besides chocolate. And it literally will just... I can go for years without drinking anything in my, like anything with caffeine in it at all. I've done it before. I have went a year and a half drinking only water and nothing else, period, the entire time. And in doing that, I had headaches constantly. The doctor actually told me, I told her I had tried everything, and she says, and nothing has worked. And I said, the only thing that's ever worked was if I had I drank a little bit of Mountain Dew, and that would usually stop it. And she says, well, try that and see if it stops it. And so I did, and it instantly stopped my headache. So the doctor told me if I had a headache, that was probably the best thing to do, was just go ahead and drink me some Mountain Dew. And then my other doctor fussed like hell about it.
have just given up.
Be careful!
Help! Please!
Alright, I'm getting 2 of them done with this. And we hit level 24. Bandits.
You saved my life.
All right. I think that both of those are done. Let's go ahead and look at this. We've got 3, and then let's put another one in there. And then we'll start putting it into the ultimate as well. Oh, nice. We're starting to get a lot better stuff. But I don't want to use anything that is not legendary, to be honest. And I know that's a downfall, but the build really took off when it became legendary, so...
What is this?
Okay. We're gonna go up here first. Oh, man. So, she has changed her mind. I don't have to leave at 5 now. That's good for me. I will play as much as I can today and just take tomorrow off.
Come back if you need the forge.
I didn't mean to do that.
You...
Okay. Now, I do like that. It's much better overall, but I think that what we got on the other one is worth more. It's better. We got the movement speed, cooldown reduction. It's just not worth upgrading, so no. Honestly, it's so minuscule with that as well. It's just the armor is a little bit more, and I'm not doing bad on the armor, so let's do that.
The forge is always hot.
Get rid of all the junk, and then let's go find and do one more. One more of the... Oh, wrong way. The things here. And go get us a tree. I think I am going to spec into something here in a few minutes if I can. I might be able to, and I don't know for sure if it would be a good idea, but so I think what we need to do is just do Helltide until we're like level 50 probably, and go from there. The reason I am saying that though is that I think it would be better to get those just grinded out and get some levels and legendaries to be able to have choices of what we do. So now, I don't remember where this one is located at, but it's somewhere around here. I've done this one a few times, I think, trying to find his body, but let's go up here. I believe it's not here. Okay, so it's... I believe it's right in here somewhere. I don't see him. Here he is. go. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, first off, let's look at this. That's definitely better. That'll work. Let's get rid of that. Let's go get our first cash. We're at $99,589 or gold.
It is done.
Service fit for a king.
So we just got 45,000 gold. All right. So absolutely the way to go. Maybe there's something in the attic fallen or under the house. All right. Now, I am definitely going to salvage everything. Instead of selling it. It's not worth it to sell, to be honest. All right, let's see here. He is a dexterity guy, so... They changed how they worked again. Armor is all stats and resistance to all elements. Definitely best in slot for that. Okay, so they did... That does still have dexterity. This is all stats. This is barrier generation. Huh. That's crit strike. I think vulnerable damage, because I think that we're going to be making stuff vulnerable a lot. I'm not totally sure. So let's make one.
Well done.
For that. And then topaz would be... Alright. Okay, so there's no longer a max life. Huh. Well... Oh, crap. I just wasted some money. what does this give us? Overpower? Yeah, I don't need rubies at all. Oh well, I just wasted money, but that's fine. We've upgraded a little bit. Let's go ahead and roll the ones that we can. That has nothing on it, so let's just roll a little bit here. It doesn't matter what it is. It does not matter what it is. We just want something on there. I haven't even looked to see what these are. Well, we get resource regeneration, that's fine. Same thing on this. Alright. Let's find another one. So we need to do this one here. Let's find another few of these, I guess. It looks like maybe just go up here to this and work our way around. Coal demons. And we've got 35 minutes to do it. Let's, yeah, just go there. Go there and do that. Call the demons. And before I head out there, we're going to go on and split the videos.